So my name's Robert. I'm the Senior Organisational Development Facilitator within the Trust, based in Learning Development. So it all started about a year ago. It's almost a year, and that was at the Wellbeing Festival. And it was really strange actually, because there was lots of stalls around in the hall, and there was one in particular which was from the First for Wellbeing, and they were carrying out health checks. And I was a bit dubious, and I thought, shall I, shouldn't I? But my colleagues Dave and Steve, they decided they were going to go, and I thought, right, well, I can't not if they've gone. So I plucked up the courage, but I already knew what the scales were going to say, and that when they did my blood pressure, that it was going to be really high. But I just thought, you know, I've got to do it. So I went over, stood in the queue, having a little bit of a panic attack, thinking, oh my gosh, do I want to do this or don't I? But I'd done it. And I mean, I wasn't shocked by what I was told, because I already knew that I was going to be morbidly obese and have high blood pressure. But the lady, she sat down with me, she talked me through what my options were. She discussed whether I wanted to pursue that and going for Slimming World or Weight Watchers. And I thought, well, do you know, I'm going to go with Slimming World. I'm going to try something, try and do something different. And for me, and ultimately also for the family. So yeah, the first meeting at Slimming World, I mean, I felt so nervous, thinking, how am I going to go into this hall? And I didn't know what to expect. Was there going to be other men there? Was there going to be people like me? You know, really out of my comfort zone, thinking, gosh, am I going to really walk through those doors? So again, plucked up the courage and just thought, you know what, I'm here now, just go, let's go and see what it's like. And you know, everyone in the room was so supportive. They were so friendly. Gail, the group leader, she come over, she checked that I was okay. She talked through the programme with me.
His journey has been absolutely amazing. As a consultant, it's the stuff of dreams, really. To see a member who just gets it and then just progresses week by week, fantastic. I think with Robert, he understands that it isn't just going to come from food either, it's going to come from a whole lifestyle change. The whole wellbeing mantra that he's took on with his exercise and his food, and getting the support from everyone, it's just been fantastic.
I remember when he walked through the doors with his head down low, and he was really, really embarrassed, weren't he?
He was.
And I just think for a man to walk through the doors on their own and to continue his journey how he has been absolutely incredible. And seeing the man he is today, well, over half the man he is today, is unbelievable. He's done fantastic, hasn't he?
He has, and he's just come out of his shell so much, because like you say, he was not shy, but he was head down and just wanted to blend in.
And the first week when I lost 11 pounds, I was like, what? I just couldn't believe how much weight I'd lost in that first week. And then week after week, I was gradually losing about 3-4 pounds as I was going along. It's slowed down now, and you know, I have had gains, and I'm not going to say that I haven't, because it wouldn't be real.
Robert of the week, we're going to start calling it, aren't we?
Robert of the week. Yes. Love a jingle.
He says he's covered his whole wall, I think, with his certificates.
Yeah. Who needs B&Q for wallpaper? Just come to Slimming World and lose weight. Marvellous. Well, he's just on it. He has recipe ideas he comes up with. He'll tell us what he's tried. If he has a blip week, which is rare, he's straight back on it. He doesn't lament over anything, and he just G's everybody else up as well.
I think he spurs so many people on in the group as well, and encourages everybody. I think he's a major factor of this group now. He's a huge part of it, and he helps so many. And I think people seeing how far he's come as well, it makes them want to do it all the more, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And like you just says, if he does have an occasional blip, which isn't very often, he is so honest about it and open, and it just makes you realise that, you know, he is normal too.
I've and ahhed about this for some time, because I haven't really told people what my weight was. It was something that I've kept, you know, behind the door sort of thing, and thinking, do I, don't I share it? And I think the only way really to own up, and well, not own up, but I suppose to say this was me, and you know, okay, this is my journey and anyone can do it, is when I first started, my weight was 24 stone, 6.5 pounds. and I have lost just over 7 stone. I'm £5 away from my target, which will take me to, it was 13 and a half stone that I'm going to get to. So it's been a fantastic journey, and for not just for me but for the family as well, it's been, I suppose it might sound corny and that, but it's been life-changing in the sense that I've got more energy. The family have been really supportive. We do a lot more now, so not only am I doing park run, but the children, and we're going to junior park run on a Sunday, and it's something they look forward to.
It's awesome because it isn't just about his journey then. He's inspired so many people to keep going with their own journey. You know, it's great to see him do well, it really is, and all the awards that he keeps doing and the way he's changed his confidence over the, you know, the year. But he's inspired that with other members as well. Like, I can see other members when he starts talking in group, they're looking at him for ideas and really taking a lot of inspiration from the changes he's made to his life.
It's been lovely to watch. It's quite a dramatic change. We've been married for 21 years and I would never have believed that we'd have changed, sort of seen that much change in him in such a short amount of time. But it's lovely to see, and it's a constant change. It's up there, it says it all started with a park run, and it definitely did. Just one morning he said, I'm going to give a park run a go and see how I can get on, and he hasn't stopped from there on.
Sometimes he'll volunteer at them.
Yeah, he volunteers as well, which is something he would have never have kind of considered putting himself out there for before, which is great. And he's just got so much energy that he'd never had before, and it puts the rest of us to shame most of the time because I just look at it and it makes me tired just thinking about it. But when he comes back and says, oh, I've ran 7 miles, oh, I've ran 10 miles, and I just think, wow, that, like, how do you even do that? I can't even imagine being able to do that, and he's enjoying it, which is lovely. Yeah. Because I think he genuinely is enjoying the experience of it as well as just the fitness side of it, which is great.
Yeah.
Well done, Daddy, we're proud of you.
So recently in group I was nominated the greatest loser and the greatest man of the year. And what I wanted to do with the group was to show them what my journey looked like in regards to how much weight I'd lost, and that was £100. And when you say £100, it's like, what does that look like? And to put it in some sort of representation, what I'd done is I took reams of paper. So just one ream of 500 pages of paper is £5. So I took all of those packs of paper to the club, Slimming World, and said, if anyone wants to know what this feels like in weight, just try and hold one of these reams, either boxes. And they were like, oh my gosh, it was an eye-opener. And even when I was lifting them, I was like, I couldn't believe actually how heavy they were, and thinking, how did I carry all this weight around? So every week, routinely, I go to parkrun, and at the minute we're touring with the Trust, so we're visiting all of the parkruns around the county, which is fantastic because it's a great opportunity to meet new people, meet colleagues from the Trust as well. I tend to try and go out at least 3 times a week running as well. So we're currently in Upton Country Park, and this is the home circuit where I come for my park runs. It's just in the background, where it's just a 5k round the back of the fields and round the working farm. It's a great opportunity to be out with kids and with the family, to be playing football or just out for a walk in the sunshine. Has anyone thought about the opportunities that are available within the Trust? You know, we've got occupational health, the mindfulness classes, Pilates, yoga, lots of different things, but a lot of people don't really know what's available. But I would say, if you do want to find out, go to occupational health, go on the staff room, go have a conversation with Amy. So if someone had said to me 6 months ago, you're going to take up running, I would have just laughed and just carried on walking away, because I would have never have considered that. But my first time of doing park run, it was a bit of walk, jog, walk a bit, and really I've just took from that, and I've really enjoyed it, and I use it as a way to de-stress, just to get out, process my thoughts, and really plan for the day ahead. And it's just really good for my well-being, and also it just keeps me active as well.